Well, hello everybody. This is Sam Marshall for you. It should be Wednesday, the 25th of March at 9:15 a.m. For me, it's Tuesday, the 24th of March at 9:15 p.m. And my subject today is all about change. So, yesterday we discussed your days at home and how, if you've never been a home based worker before, some tactics to get into a routine. Today I'm going to talk about change because, as you may have become aware, I've had a major change in my plans. I'm wearing the same as I was wearing this morning because I've been at work all day. And tomorrow at 9:15, Wednesday at 9:15, I will actually be on a call with the head office to discuss the telephone befriending service for Argyle. And as I haven't yet worked out how to be in two places in one go, I thought I'd better record this for you as I promised. So, day 2 of lockdown. Having looked at Facebook today, I can see that some people are already struggling. Um, some people have been struggling because, whilst they've been socially distancing rather than isolating in the last couple of weeks, everything's felt fairly normal. They could get on and they could do things, but now we really are into social isolation to stem the contagion that is out there. And I'm very, very aware that change for some is difficult. I've been in the workforce for, gosh, 30 years. A little bit more than 30 years, could even be as long as 35 years now. And when I first started, I liked to know exactly what I was supposed to be doing, when I was doing it, and I delivered the service that I was destined to give. And I found it very, very difficult if something came along, like my cat coming into the video now. This is Tigger. You will see Tigger a lot in my videos because she loves getting involved. I spent a lot of time getting quite bent out of shape about the fact that I couldn't do what I had planned to do because a circumstance had changed. When I moved to Scotland in 2017, I met a lovely lady called Karen Yates. And Karen was the Ideas into Action business coach. And very sadly, we lost Karen earlier this year to ovarian cancer. But the lessons that she taught me over that 2.5 years are really, really valuable. And one of the things that Karen said regularly was, have a plan and hold it lightly. And I always understood that to mean, know where you're going, have an overarching plan, but understand that things can change within that you need to deal with. And that's where we are with coronavirus. Now, you all have experience of life, and your experience is going to be different to mine because we're different ages, we went to a different school, we had a different upbringing. But you have very relevant experiences in your life that will help you make the decisions that you need to make as we move forward through lockdown. You've got a group of people around you that you can talk to, whether they be colleagues from work that you access via Google Hangouts, Microsoft Teams, just get them on the phone, or whether they be people that you meet on Facebook that are your friends and trusted confidants. You have people that you can talk to about your plans. And you would be surprised sometimes how much people understand about where you're at. Another great tip from me about change is, rather than getting bent out of shape, is work out what your next steps are going to be, but then go and sleep on it. Actually take some time to put distance between the current situation and where you're going. So let's look at my situation. I had planned 21 days of live YouTube video, 9:15 in the morning, to help you all with some element of what's going on while we're in lockdown. At 3 o'clock this afternoon, my boss called. We had a chat. I now need to be in a meeting. Now, I could have got extremely stressed about this, that I now couldn't move forward and I couldn't do the video schedule as I wanted to. But instead, I took a step back and went, if I don't do this video, what's the worst that can happen? Well, as far as I can see, if I wasn't recording this video now, the worst that would happen is that you simply wouldn't see me. You'd see me the following day. Well, there's not a problem with that. That's a workable solution. But I realised that I could deliver something tonight that I can then schedule for the future. YouTube's great like that. And that's what I'm doing. It also meant I had a rather good subject to help you with on the second day of lockdown. So whenever something comes along that scuppers what you think you want to do, or scuppers how you think you're going to achieve it, I would urge you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, sit back, and then try to work out an alternative. If you don't have an alternative, someone around you might. Over the course of the next 21 days, I'm sure you're going to hear me mention my husband quite a lot. We work in very different circles, we come from very different backgrounds, but we're actually the yin and yang. We're either side of a coin. And he can see solutions where I see none, and vice versa. And I can go out and lay out my problem to him, and he'll go, well, what about? He's a great comfort to me and a great rock to me. I also have Jay Blake, and he sees the world in a different way to me, and often will come up with a solution to what I perceive to be a problem. And Jay just smiles and shakes his head and said, that's not a problem. That's not even a stumbling block. Had you thought of this? You will have your Roos and you will have your Jays. So go and talk to those people. Yesterday, and I do mean Monday, a good friend of mine phoned and said, could they have some advice? We had quite a long chat. I offered some suggestions, and that person has come back today with a different scenario and has asked several people. And within their message, they said, I find it very hard to ask for help. Now, this is something I think that a lot of entrepreneurs, solo business people, very small businesses, I think it's something they all suffer from because they've gone out on their own. And in their head, they're on their own. And that means there's no one to help them. When in fact, there are lots of people out there willing to help. All you have to do is put out your hand and someone will take it. So for those of you that are in enforced lockdown, that this is your second day of lockdown, that maybe found day one quite difficult to deal with, I urge you to always be thinking about taking a step back and a deep breath, thinking about an alternative solution, thinking about who can help you. And in the immortal words of my dear friend Karen, have a plan, hold it lightly. Guys, I do hope to be back with you on Wednesday morning at 9:15. Obviously, if I get called onto another call, then I will do a recording and send it out for you. If you'd like me to talk about something specific, if there's something out there that is causing you angst or you'd like to talk about, please drop me a message. My email address is behind me. There you go. sam@networkdevelopsucceed.com. Drop me an email. There's my telephone number, 07912 935 105. Text me or phone me. And I'll see what I can do to help you get through the next 21 days. So for now, this is Sam Marshall signing out, sending you love. Bye bye now.